All right.
As long as if Ray doesn't have to talk and doesn't have to steer the ship off the road like he usually does, then it's good. Yeah.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
There you go. Yeah, you can have it. Good, because we drive it straight into a volcano usually. So
Except for that's the heart, Tim. And that can never be mended. You know that. The heart always breaks.
Nah, dude, one of your girlfriends take care of that for you.
Oh. No, they usually go, well, thank you for the free meal. Have a good day, sir.
Ray is a 60-year-old man in a 30-year-old's body.
I am, yeah.
If anyone doesn't know.
Nice.
His references are like way older than they should be for someone his age.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
I would love to see that fight. And I would be rooting for Greg Hardy the entire time.
Funny thing, if you've ever wanted to see me in pain at any point that we've been hanging out, today's your day.
Ray, they see you in pain every time you do a set.
This is true.
Damn.
Yeah. So Thomas has seen it and Tim's never seen it.
No,
It was basically if Mortal Kombat was a shitty like Saturday morning cartoon. Like
Yeah, exactly.
they had like they had a Native American character on there. They had they had the street tough black guy. Like they had all the stereotypes. WMAC masters.
There it is.
It's such a.
so you're
cool
saying it
show.
doesn't hold up? Is that what you're trying to
It
say?
does not at all.
It doesn't look fit full, Ray. Let me see that glass. No, Ray, top it off.
This is like goddamn amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No, I just want you to follow the rules. What happens if you don't follow the rules? The wheel gets you back again.
This is true.
Why don't you two fight each other? There you go.
Talked about it.
I've been
We've
thinking
talked
that,
about
but
it.
I didn't want to say anything.
We have talked about
I'm
this
still at a
for
stage.
years,
I can't
man.
fight anybody right now.
I
probably
am
used to a
so
9-year-old right
down.
now.
I will meet him at a weight. I don't care if I have to gain weight to fucking fight Tim, but it would mostly be like it would be a rolling match in the cage.
Pretty
like
much.
somebody would take someone down.
What's crazy is out of all of us, Tim looks like he's most likely to be the wrestling fan.
I see so many fucking guys who look like Tim Danko at AIW shows. It's not even funny, and I love I see him. I'm like, I want to buy him a shot, but it's not Tim, and I get sad.
Yeah, and this kid's going to be a star, obviously, and that's what they wanted to happen. They want him to get a big win in London. They're hoping that was going to happen. I mean, did they give him somebody they think he could beat? Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like Vargas isn't tough. Vargas is a tough guy. And yeah, Pimblett was a big favorite. But that's what they wanted to happen. They want this kid to be one of the next big stars, especially in the lightweight division. And now he's won two fights, one by knockout, right, and one by submission. So now he's going to fight somebody tough. And that division's super stacked. So there's tons of people he could fight. Before you put me on, I'm screaming at my microphone because you didn't put me on. I'm like, she's Mexican, you racist asshole.
I don't know
Spanish, you monster. But you didn't put me on because you were in a talk wrestling. He had I only had one fight. He had two fights, but my one fight lasted longer than his two fights combined by like a lot. I think both his fights were inside of a minute.
And how did your fight end, Tim?
I got TKO'd in the second round. And there's a lot of guys, strikers, that have just became fantastic at takedown defense. I mean, Anderson Silva was good at it. Like, Junior Dos Santos was good at it. I mean, those are just the first two I think of. But there's been a lot that, I mean, if you're a striker like that, you have to have good takedown defense. There's been a lot of guys who have great takedown defense, and he's one of them. However, I mean, Robert Whittaker is a striker first. He's not a wrestler. And however, neither really is Cannonier. Maybe a little bit more, but I don't really expect Cannonier to fight him that way. I'm excited to see that fight, though. I don't expect Izzy to lose at all, but I like Cannonier a lot. He's a tough guy, so I'll definitely watch that fight. But if either of us touch the other one's liver, we'll die, Ray.
Probably. That'd be fun. I want to be the first MMA death of like a true amateur, where it's like the worst fight ever. How
bad would it be if you got
MMA fight, bro?
Killed in the cage. You got killed in the cage by me.
Yes.
His liver exploded.
Wow. Okay, that's fucking gay. Okay.
Wow, that sounds terrible. Fix it.
I know. I'm fixing it. I'm trying to. I really am. I don't get it. Maybe. No.
Bro Plata, everybody. We'll figure it out. Hopefully, eventually. I don't know.
There we are. And you're my. And then my microphone's not working. Fantastic.
What?
There we are.
I can hear you.
I know, but your microphone isn't working for some reason.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you, but it's coming through your camera.
No, let me check. I mean, this is, well, you know how I feel about this, so I'm not going to say anything.
Well, I had to. Oh, and my webcam too. Okay, so we're both. All right. Okay, there we are. We'll get that. Wow, Streamlabs fucking me over again, bro.
No shit, dude. I told you this.
I'm doing another. I'm not even doing Streamlab Yard anymore. I'm fucking done with that. I'm paying $45 for that amount of bullshit. Like, it's just
What bullshit? It's the best program. Ray, I told you I pay for half of it.
wow,
Like, this is going to be garbage, dude. You know, it already is. I mean, we'll give it a try. I'm trying to be positive about it. But I said today, I'm like, don't freak out.
You don't like
Just
change.
Just see how it works. And already it's been a garbage. It's been 5 seconds and it's been fucking bullshit.
Yeah, did you switch your mic over and everything? Because it's still just your camera. You got to go to the little microphone at the bottom of the screen.
There's no microphone at the bottom of the screen.
There should be.
There's just the mute button.
Okay.
There you go.
Does it have a little tab on it? It should have a little tab.
This is the microphone. All right, let's see.
Let's try. Let's just click things.
How about now?
Nope.
How about now?
Nope.
I mean, it's saying that my mic, this microphone is on.
Well, check the plug. I don't know.
It's plugged in. How about now?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
How about now?
Nope. Yeah, you got to click that little triangle bullshit that says by the mute thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm hitting.
And then it should come down and it's some kind of microphone. I have no idea. I don't know why it's not working.
How about now?
Yay! There we are. Dulcet tones of Tim Danko have arrived, everybody.
Fucking horseshit, dude. All right.
All right, we can get this fucking show started. Pulse is trying to log in too, so that's
He'll never get here.
Ball of wax. Plus, I think it's through his phone, so he's doing that. But I had to. By the way, yeah, I got to find some kind of place to fucking put this show for multi-streaming, because
what did StreamYard do? What happened?
StreamYard, it was just I couldn't pay. I knew I wasn't gonna have the money to pay this month.
You should have told me. I told you I pay every other month. I've said that 100 times to you.
But I
100
times imposing
So-
on you and
No, Rick, that's
asking
not.
you
So
for
that's not an
money.
excuse. So that's not an excuse. What's the other excuses? Because that one
That's
doesn't
it.
count. So well, then that's fucking stupid. Let's go back tomorrow.
okay.
We'll give it a month, but that's it.
All right.
Because you
Yeah,
pay for a
'cause-
month, we'll try a month, but there's no fucking way that it's. Maybe we'll get lucky. We won't. Also, because dude, what were the problems that you had problems today
I
already?
did. Well, yeah,
See?
that was to be honest, that was something I should have known I needed to do, which was reconnect the what do you calls it? The multi-stream of Talk Studio with Streamlabs, because it became this thing of, oh fuck, I gotta like reconnect to YouTube and because the live stream usually, even on StreamYard, would do the thing of putting out the preview on YouTube, and we weren't getting that. And I started freaking out because I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't I see this bullshit? And then I realized, oh shit, I got to reconnect. So I just reconnected every single piece of media we're on except for Facebook. And made sure that was taken care of. We're on Kick right now. And we're on YouTube. We're live, which is good.
I just see we are on YouTube. Thank God.
Yeah, that's why I did that test stream right quick to make sure it was working after I reconnected it on Talk Studio. So yeah.
60% of the price, and at best 60% of the value.
Probably. I'm
At
getting
best.
Yeah, they give a lot of like widget bullshit for you too.
But the thing, we had one time out of 300 times we had problem with StreamYard once. One time.
Yeah, and I can't go back now.
That was just a glitch. Out of 40 times with this program, we've had 1,000 glitches. So, whatever. This is just a month for Tim to warm up his vocal cords for the Tim is Right song,
which you're gonna have to do yourself. So
of course,
there's no sound effects. I thought they'd update their shit, but apparently they have
dude,
not.
you should have known better. I told you this. I bet they have better shit. I bet they don't. Tim was right. Okay, good. We don't have any of our fun sounders anymore. That sucks.
Not right now. I'm not sure what to do. I know StreamYard had its issues, but Streamlabs seems to be AIDSy. I'm kind of agreeing. Then we'll get it hooked up tomorrow.
It is the best option, right?
It is. I liked the stuff, and even like this for some reason
Can we add stuff on StreamYard? Can't we do it ourselves? I don't know.
We can add videos, all that kind of stuff to it for sure. Like the chat didn't show up on the thing. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the thing tomorrow. I was trying to be all fun and happy, and not even the tip goal shows up. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's bullshit. Boo. I tried something different, Tim. Tried something different.
Well, you should know better by now not to try. That's like one of the show mottos.
Core tenets of this.
Don't try because it's not worth it.
Yeah.
That's actually been one of the tenets of my life. You see how that's going for me so far. I didn't gain weight this week, just not moving. I'm still sick. I've been sick for a week.
Yeah.
Today's
yeah,
the best
around
day.
that time.
I'm about out of it, but I just hawked a giant fucking thing of lung butter on the floor.
Yeah.
But
Did
other
you
than
clean
that,
it up at least, you animal.
it's already soaked into the carpet.
Oh god damn it!
It's a basement.
Yeah, but your cats will probably
I can't
think
even- I
about
don't
to
even know where
lick
it is.
that. Nobody.
They're cats. They like everything.
Oh.
But yeah, my mother got sick a few days after me. She went to the doctor and they told her she had pneumonia. So if I have that, I'm just fucking white knuckling it because I'm a man and this is America.
Yeah, this is Trump's country, and you're gonna abide by being just a man now. That's how this is gonna be.
Yeah, no doctor for you, bitch.
Nope, you're gonna have.
Dr. House said no. But here's a product by a pyramid scheme that will save your life.
No, it's all essential oils and vaporizers.
Did they say like when that guy had a show that the things he was talking about were correct about 30% of the time, which is fucking insane. 30%.
I mean, the vaccine didn't work, so what are we talking about?
I mean, I didn't die, so
yeah, you didn't die, but you did. They also told you, remember. And I know YouTube, you're lovely, you're human beings. We get it. Fuck you. But
hey, I'm still happy I took it. Yeah, I mean,
they told you weren't gonna get the fucking the COVID, the vid through it.
I didn't get that strain. I got a strain later, but I didn't get that strain, and I didn't get it until I stopped getting boosters. I got 3 boosters, and then I didn't get it until I got it. So it was working, but then I stopped getting boosters.
Well, livestock, they like to at least make sure.
Same thing with the flu shot. I got the flu. If you get a flu shot last year, it's not going to be work for the flu this year.
Never. I don't know. It's weird. Polio is cured over generations.
I know who you fucking listen to, so I don't. I'm not going to.
I don't take medical advice from those people. A lot of other advice, sure, but I'm not going to listen to a talk radio show host about my medical advice. That's the one thing you'll never catch me slipping on ever, dude. I'm not what it's like. Alex Jones told me to eat this stuff, and
when people are like, dude, listen, it's medicine. whatever you do, don't listen to doctors. What? Like that's fucking whack to me.
Yeah,
I mean, of course, there could be whack doctors, but when the consensus says something, you're like, let's go with the people who know what they're doing. So I think it's straight. Now, the consensus of people, they have been wrong in the past about things. The housing market crashed. People said that was never going to happen. That happened, you know.
waiting for round 2, if I'm being honest.
With the housing market?
Yeah. Once they break up BlackRock in this next administration, it's going to be fucking on for housing, dude.
It's already weird. I don't know. I'm about to start working on that market, so who the hell will say what the fuck happens? I just finally talked to my uncle the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just I'm gonna do what I planned on doing for him. It's just he's doing this other thing now, and so he's busy doing that. So, but I don't know. By the beginning of the year, probably do more. But anyway, today's the best I felt in a week. And I'm still not all the way there. But yeah, just been white knuckling it. I didn't go to the doctor. I figured it was a cold. And I mean, it probably still is. It's just, you know, I won this lasting a fucking week. But
yeah,
it is what it is. I've been taking a lot of fucking NyQuil.
Ooh.
It's the only alcohol I've had for the past week was NyQuil.
Just your the most lucid of dreams.
The same ratio I do with the bourbon too. Just fucking like 3 shots and a Coke. No, I'm taking it as regulated, but I'm Sudafed too, but I haven't been taking much of that. Mainly because I want to sleep. I'm sick. I just want to sleep all day, and I've been doing that.
Sorry,
I'm
still trying to get Pulse into this fucking stream, and it's not working.
The link isn't working.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually. Add guest. So I'm assuming his laptop's still fucked. Oh, that's a sexy sound there, Timothy.
We need to steal this man a laptop.
Agreed.
Do we know some people who rob some people?
We can possibly work it out. Pulse, I sent you a link in your Facebook.
I had a
sending
laptop stolen from me once. Maybe that one's on the market somewhere.
It probably also just sent you a show link to.
Probably has my first ever stand-up video on it somewhere.
That would have. Damn it! Whoever factory reset that laptop, go fuck your mom. How about that?
Yeah.
You're depriving an audience of.
I don't think it was my first set, but it was my first. It was the first video that existed. I don't know how long. It's probably. I mean, it was less than a year in for sure. It's probably a couple months in, but yeah, it disappeared. They stole that. They also stole my notebook, which I feel like they just thought like this will just be funny. It's this dude. We'll just read this guy's fucking ramblings.
Reads in his Christmas parties.
Dude, if they could read the handwriting.
This guy's clearly a serial killer.
Dude, I have serial killer. Like, if anyone found my notebook, they would assume that I was a murderer, I think.
I mean,
especially my last notebook. I should go get my last notebook. It has like mold on it and shit. It's like
oh, come on, Tim. Why are you keeping moldy things? Come on, dog.
I threw most of them all the way. It's fine.
It's still a moldy fucking thing. Ew.
Mold is fucking fine, dude. I'm not allergic to penicillin.
No, it's not. You fucking weirdo.
Dude, what do you think penicillin is? It's mold.
Highly medical grade mold, not the mold that your lungs are fucking dying from.
Fine. I eat moldy bread all the time. It's fine.
Oh my God. What are you, my brother? My brother did that once when he was like, God, I think he was like 7. Little kid, like, you know, doesn't really know shit. But he comes up to me and goes, Ray, when did we get blue bread? And I went, blue bread? I'm like 13. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And he ate moldy bread. I don't know how much he ate. I don't know how much was in that bag.
You'd have to eat a fuck ton for the fuck you up. Mold,
Oh,
you can
yeah,
handle.
I'm not
you can
saying
handle
that,
mold.
but
I mean,
it
fucking
is
blue
funny.
cheese. Blue cheese is fucking. You know.
Well, cheese is different. Cheese is technically a mold anyway.
Right. Cheese is amazing. Just in general, I love cheese.
I love cheese too. It can
Have I
be.
ever
It can be good.
talked about my love of cheese? I fucking love cheese. There's an old cheese shop out. It was by where I grew up, and it's still there. And it's I need to go there because they have good shit. Shout out Yagi's Cheese House.
What's it called?
Yagi's.
Yahi's.
Yagi's
Yagi's.
Yaggi. But
Okay.
it's no, it's been there forever. And but like they don't have a website. I don't think they don't have like it's old school as fuck. I don't even know if they take card. I'm sure they do. They kind of have to at this point.
Is it an Amish place?
No, but it's
Oh.
family owned place. It's been there forever, and it's in like a weird location where I mean, it's not on like a main road, but there's nothing else out there. It's kind of way out in the middle of nowhere. But I pass it a billion times because I pass it every time I go to my brother's, and I just haven't been there in a number of years. But they always had good stuff. But,
I actually do like a
and
couple
also
cheese
Amish countries by
producers.
here. There's Amish country cheese too.
Yeah. Those are the people I deal with on a regular basis. I go down
Yeah.
monthly to a couple of Amish run places. It's I love it, to be honest, because it's an easy day. Sorry, I'm also sharing the podcast. Well, I was trying to fix this fucking thing.
It's fine. We're not talking about anything. We're talking about cheese.
Cheese can be entertaining. We might be missing out on people.
I'm pro cheese. Very
I'm
much so.
pro cheese, but
Have been for a long
anti-Gouda.
time. My brother isn't really. He's not a cheese. He's never been a cheese guy. It's weird. Now, as he's gotten older, he'll eat cheese on shit. But for a while, he won't eat cheese on anything. He will eat cheese on stuff now, but he's never really thrilled about it. But then also, like he eats beer cheese and stuff, so it's different than it used to be. But when he was younger, he fucking hated cheese. Dude, I love a good beer cheese dip, dude. Dude, this.
I think beer cheese is overrated now.
Really, I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
If they make it right. I mean, it's like anything. I mean, there's good and there's bad, like anything. But
every
there's a
fucking
restaurant.
place has beer cheese now.
Yeah, and it's half of it's good. But I like it. I like beer cheese. I think it tastes great if they do it right. There's a place that does soft pretzels and beer cheese, like 10 minutes from me. That restaurant I've been telling you guys about, the Strombolis and shit.
Yeah.
Old Town Tavern in Tusky. It's theirs really good. They give you a big old fucking ramekin of it too. And yeah, that's good. Theirs is good. Theirs is probably the best pretzel and beer cheese I've had.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a pretzel place in the mall apparently, and they have pretzels and beer cheese. My brother went there to order it, and they're like, "Hey, we couldn't make beer cheese because we didn't have any beer."
What?
And my brother's like, "You want me to run my car?"
That's the most hill rod shit I've ever heard in my life.
He didn't have one on him.
What?
At least he didn't have one on him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that would have made it even better. Just here, give me the pot. Yeah.
My sister-in-law tried to make some, I think, last year, and she fucked up because, well, number one, it was clumpy, but also because, hold on. Oh, she used like Coors Light. Like that's water. You can't.
Yeah, that's like fucking in a boat. That's so close to water. That's just not even.
Yeah, you gotta put a lager in there of some sort. I mean, you can just most grocery store. Well, I don't know. Some of the ones by us, you can just get single beers, right? Just fucking buy a lager, buy a $2 lager, and there you're good. Any lager is good. Is you can't use a light beer, man. You would have tasted.
Well, I'm texting Pulse here. Phones.
It's falling apart. Everything's terrible.
Like stream shit.
Well, then when you're talking about that, I'll talk about this and get this out of the way. Ohio State lost to Michigan. That was fucking hilarious.
Can I also say, like,
no, you can't
offense.
because you're not a sports fan, so no, you can't.
No offense.
Oh, but here comes offense.
But with all due respect.
Here comes no respect.
It is respect, but I'm saying it. Did you have to fucking punch your daddies in the face when
Yeah,
when
'cause
they
they
were
were
trying
being
to mark
bitches.
their territory?
They're being bitches. That's why. Also,
They were being bitches. They just beat you guys.
yeah, but this is disrespectful.
They can
We don't do that
plant
shit
their
to them.
flag wherever the fuck they want in that
No, you
building
can't.
because they
No, you
have
can't.
they
That's-
have
no,
Ohio
that's
State
rough.
now.
That's rough. Dude, you know what though? We didn't fucking say that. Well, I guess we did. You know, there was a decade not too long ago we beat them every year by 30.
Yeah, and I
All right.
heard about it.
And it will happen again. And it will happen again. But and
Not with
you know, I
NIL
don't know,
deals.
it's I just blame Ryan Day. Whatever. He has to win. He has to win a national championship if he wants to keep his job. I think, and I honestly believe that's true. I mean, it's like fucking John Cooper. He had a good record, but he couldn't beat Michigan. So they're like, dude, we're fucking sick of you not being Michigan. We don't care any games you beat. Ryan Day leads active coaches a winning percentage, but
Okay.
he can't beat Michigan. So that's not okay. So
And Georgia, and Georgia.
Well, he should have won that game. Should have won. Well, that's the thing. A lot of those games should have won, but he didn't.
Yeah,
right. He should
He's
have won
one
the
of those
Georgia game.
coaches, dude.
He should have won. Well, dude, I'm more pissed at Chip Kelly, which he had. I mean, there was one series late in the game there. I forget. They were in the red zone, and there was like a 3rd and 10, and they ran a draw, and I don't understand what the fuck they were doing, and then they missed the field goal. I don't know what the hell was happening there. I don't know. I mean. And also, that our kicker's usually good. He missed 2 field goals. You know, a lot like they had to play exceptionally terrible to lose to Michigan. Like they tried their best to lose that game, and it worked. Like they had to play so bad to lose, and they played that bad. They're not actually that bad. They just played as bad as they possibly could have played. But what I'm looking up now is the CFP rankings because unless the committee is just I don't know wants to spite them, they'll probably be in the playoffs still. But hold on, where's the CFP rankings? I don't know when they come out. They come out.
Don't they come out today?
I thought they did. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Ohio State's 6.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And that's out of what, 13 or 12?
12.
Like
so yeah, so they'll get in. Who they'll play, I don't know. I don't know how this. It depends on who wins conference championships and whatnot. I would lose my shit if they played Boise State and had to go to Boise State. That'd be hilarious.
well, don't be bad. How about that?
I know it'd be hilarious. I think they deserve it. They should have to go to fucking Idaho.
Yeah,
but no, they're a 6th seed, which means they'll have a home game still. Which means it's changed very little, which is actually funny. Because if they would have played the conference championship and lost, it would have been pretty much in the same boat. So, yeah, but yeah, I mean, there's no way they're gonna keep. Yeah, they have 2 losses in Iowa. Indiana already has 1, but we beat the fuck out of Indiana. They're not gonna put Indiana above Ohio State, and they're not. Indiana's 9. Yeah, Penn State's 3, but we beat Penn State, but they already have 1 loss. I don't expect them to beat Oregon. Who knows? Maybe they will. Penn State's not bad. But yeah, you can't. I mean, I don't know what the committee. Every year they kind of change their mind. Is it the most deserving teams or the best teams? And if they say the best teams, you can't say that there's 12 teams better than Ohio State. There's not. Yeah. So, man, we're gonna get like who's coming in from the Big 12? It's gonna be Arizona State or somebody. That's okay. I hope we play Arizona State. Well, no, if they're a conference championship, the champions, they're going to buy. I don't know. I'm just looking at this. Interesting. Boise State will probably make it. It's the only. SMU has to win their title game against Miami, I think. I don't know. That should be interesting.
Wow. Sorry. I just saw something. I wanted to also say RIP to Israel Vasquez. The boxer died of cancer. I just saw
I thought you just said Israel. I'm like, what the fuck happened? What I missed?
No, Israel Vasquez.
When they get nukes down there? All right.
He died, and I actually saw. I just posted in the Holes Discord to be a pest. But Hearns had a thing of his GoFundMe, and he was asking $75K and only got 59% of the way before he died.
Oh, for
That
surgery?
is
He needed a
that.
surgery.
I have no idea what cancer. I do have a story, by the way, for you. Later, because really nothing happened this weekend. Like I did. I went to wrestling with the chick.
That's not true. Plenty happened this weekend, but just not in the sports that you like fake sports and punchy.
The girlfriend got a little fucking too drunk at.
Good.
Yeah,
You deserve to have to be a babysitter more often than you probably are.
Yeah, it was. She.
Every one of your friends owes you like 5.
I had a nice buzz going. I was high. I was drunk. We had Ubered there. Everything was good. And she had just gotten a little bit too much tequila poured by the fucking bartender, where it was like majority of the glass.
No such thing as too much tequila. No such thing as too good of a pour. Just say that.
But she all of a sudden she's just like, I think I'm drunk, and I am like, oh no, she can't. One, she can't have any more alcohol for a little while because I want her to at least be like up when we're in the hotel room. I don't want her fucking, falling asleep on me. I need this bitch up.
You're a pervert.
But
it's better when she's asleep anyway.
No. Although the Jim Norton joke about, have you ever heard that Jim Norton joke where he talks about like, I've never known what too drunk is. And he's like, if I hear snoring, that's my cue.
Oh, perverty.
But
riding that dick.
I think we got to the co-main event of the evening. And it was I looked at her, I'm like, she's fading. There's a part of me that noticed she was fading, and I'm like, okay, let's go to the hotels. Let's just put the baby to bed and we'll be fine in the morning, because she's got to work too the next day, because she has a second job.
That's like Alan at Creed. He was literally asleep during 3 Doors Down. And he kept saying, I'm going to leave. I'm like, fuck, then leave, man. I'm not leaving. Like, he didn't leave.
Yeah.
He was fine with
What
Creed
is
happened.
with him? He gets a little drank in him and he gets salty. Like, what's...
Dude, I honestly thought that he was going to die. Afterwards, I'm like, what's the plan to get out of here? He's I don't know. So we're walking all over Cleveland. He's trying to make up his mind. And at one point, he goes up to this guy walking. He just came from the show, too. And this guy's like fucking jacked, bald dude. Look at me, Ray.
Okay.
Like this.
I can see you. There's a second screen over there.
He's walking around like this, right? Alan taps on the shoulder and goes, my man, what happened to your neck? And I'm like, well, that was the end of Alan. I'm like, well, that's it. Call his wife.
You just back away like Homer into the crowd.
I'm just like, fuck. I'm like, I've been walking drunk. I'm like, dude, don't make me fight. Don't make me get my ass kicked for you.
See, I'll fight in the seats if somebody's like, oh, you're being too fucking loud. I'll do that. But when you're on the concourse around human beings.
He just went up to a stranger and said, bro, where's your neck? Yeah,
you don't do that. You don't do that, Alan.
And that guy goes, real funny, dude. But his friends turn around and just can't stop laughing. So luckily,
okay.
I told Alan, I'm like, dude, you know how lucky you got? He's like, yeah, I know, I got pretty lucky. I'm like, yeah, you know how many? There's a bunch of guys around here that if you said that, you would have got jacked without them asking questions.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, you got lucky, dude.
You got to go to the optometrist the next day because they broke your glasses because they don't give fucks.
Yeah, and he fucks with strangers a lot when he's drunk. Which I hate. I'm like, you're gonna get us in trouble. Like one of these, I'm like, ask him, I'm like, have you ever gotten your ass kicked by a stranger? He's like, no, not really. He's like, no, never. I'm like, how is that possible? I'm like, you got lucky a lot because I'm sure you're even worse when you're younger. I know he was. When he was in college, I'm sure he was insufferable.
Yeah, dude, like I've never seen Alan in the wild like that before. So like, okay, but like, dude, the Fook is with that. Like he does yelling at people on fucking subway trains like a homeless man. Like what is he doing? What is he doing, Tim?
I don't know. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it makes you want to pull your hair out. I love it. That's fine.
Like, I will own up to me inside the arena itself where the seats are. I'm going to be a dick. I'm going to be loud. But I'm not going to talk to other people that aren't in my fucking friend group unless talked to. Because that's like, I don't know.
He was pissed about this guy next to him because when he was trying to like take a nap, the guy kept saying, "Hey man, you okay? You okay?" And I'm like, "He's fine. He's fine. Just let him." "Are you okay, man? You okay?" He's like, "Okay, just waking me up."
God damn it, Alan.
He was fine.
No,
fine.
that's not fine out in the wild. Like, that's, you need to.
He was fucking with these other people too. It was pretty funny because they asked him about some restaurant and he told him that we worked there. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And the guy was like, then the guy got pissed at him because he's like, "You can't fucking manipulate me, man." The guy was a dick. But he clearly Alan was fucking with him, but that guy was not handling very well. Anyway, we ended up getting back because of some dude who just rolled down his van window and says, "Do you need a ride?" And we're like, "Fuck yeah, we need a ride."
Oh boy. You just get into a random van.
Yep.
Didn't even offer you candy, probably.
Nope.
God damn it, Tim.
Nope. But Alan now has his phone number. Well, he's he uses Uber enough that he's looking for. His name was Muhammad. Thank you very much.
I was being kind.
He B.O. Mo is what I call him. He did smell a bit Ray High clacky, as I call it.
At UFC Columbus, yes.
Yeah, well, you don't wear deodorant, which is your thing.
I wear deodorant now.
Mm-hmm.
You guilted me into it, you son of a bitch.
The craziest thing is that you had to be guilted into it.
Do.
That's not okay. Anyway, but he uses Uber enough that he's just like, if he had somebody he could call, he'd be great. He's just like, just come get me.
He's got to point his phone east to Mecca to call Muhammad now.
Hey. He had a normal 216 number, probably. It's like a Shaker Heights or Beechwood. Like, he had to download WhatsApp. This is the second time he's had somebody's number. Guys like, yeah, just call me, whatever. And he called the guy, and the guy never picked up. All right.
Boo, Muhammad, boo.
D-Rest is probably a good kind of a show to go to sleep to most of the time. But no, don't boo Muhammad. Muhammad's the new guy. Alan's like, this guy doesn't know. I'm gonna call him all the time, and I'm like, he probably will call you all the time.
Okay.
In a month, he doesn't drive at all anymore. He rarely drives. He has an old used car that he paid off, and he's like, I don't need a car. I don't drive anywhere. So.
I mean, Lakewood is a walking city. Like, that's the nice part about Lakewood.
Well, that and he works at home, so he doesn't, he doesn't go anywhere. And if he's gonna drink, he doesn't drive. So there you go. Often, there's bars down the street from him.
Are there?
There you go. There are. Shout out Buckeye Beer Engine, dude. That's a good place.
Ooh. Oh man,
been there a few times. That's where I was when I saw David Fry hit the home run. Anyway, dude, fucking Guardians are making me nervous, which of course they are. It's just
you are always a nervous person, though. So
yeah, that's true too. But like, I just need them to not to go backwards, which is hard when you make it to the ALCS and you probably overperformed. It's difficult, but this is a year there's so many free agents available, but they, I know, like, I'm well aware they're not going to spend a lot of money, and I know there's certain guys that they're not going to get. Like, I know they're not going to get Juan Soto. I know they're not going to get Corbin Burns. Like, I'm well aware of all that, but I'm like, come on, you just like splurge a little bit to get something in the middle there, because we're so damn close. But no, we're going backwards. We just lost one of our starting pitchers. Matthew Boyd just signed with the Cubs.
Okay. And
they signed him 2 year, $29 million, which is not what the Guardians would not have signed him to that. So I'm sure they would have. They didn't. I'm sure they offered him a lot less. So
Tim,
it's frustrating, but it is what it is. What?
I want you to close your eyes.
I don't want to.
I want you to close your eyes for me. I want you to imagine something. That's nice. Okay, that's perfect. Just imagine a conference room somewhere in Cleveland, somewhere maybe even at the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
cameras.
What kind of
Flashing
snacks they got at the
lights.
conference room?
What?
What kind of snacks they got? What kind of spread they got? What kind of catering they got?
For this, they're
Yeah.
bringing salmon. They're
Oh, dude.
bringing
They're
better-
smoozing somebody. They're smoozing somebody.
Yes. Well, no,
Oh.
they're announcing this.
Oh, okay.
This would be the dream scenario.
Okay.
All of a sudden, the GM walks out, don't know his name, don't give a fuck. Gets on microphone, camera in his face, and goes, Trevor Bauer, drops a pen. I think that would be the best way to do it. I think that would be.
Say something.
Yeah, exactly. Just mic drop. Trevor Bauer and walks into his office, slams the door.
Sea walks off the stage.
Yes. Somebody needs to sign him. Make it Cleveland again. I mean, give the bad
no
boys.
one's gonna sign it. This is the Trevor Bauer thing. I really hope someday we find out the whole thing. There's something else. There's something else going on. I think it's Major League Baseball having a real problem with them and them being like, because at this point I realize Trevor Bauer is a dick. He was a dick before this. I'm aware of that, but it seems fairly probable that he didn't do what he was accused of. So I feel bad. I feel bad for him. He's an ass, but I feel bad for him. If he truly didn't do anything, I definitely feel bad for him because he got his life taken away because people. It wasn't the first time that's happened to people. Brian Banks is a good. Brian Banks is a movie about Brian Banks called Brian Banks. That's a good one. That happened in high school. A girl said that he raped her, and his football scholarship went away. Went to jail. All these things. His life went away, and then years later, she's like, "Yeah. By the way, that didn't happen."
Fucking ridiculous, dude. I hate that shit so much. Like, I hate when.
And we've talked about it before. It's the worst for the people who actually are assaulted, right?
Yeah, it
These
lessens their
wolf.
story more than it does.
Right.
Fraud.
And like I said, you assume 90% are telling the truth, but it's the 10% or less that are ruining it for the 90%.
Yeah. Agreed.
I mean, real victims should want to murder those people.
Agreed.
I want one of these people who are now being charged for what they said about Trevor Bauer. I would like them to be shanked by a woman who was actually abused by someone.
Yeah.
You don't fucking know what it feels like, bitch. There you go.
You gonna fucking lie? You gonna lie?
Sick of my uncle on you, you whore. All right. Anyway.
But no, yeah, bring Trevor Bauer back. I'll be a Cleveland fan at that point.
One more time, I just want to tell everybody once again that sexual assault is a very serious matter.
Terrible.
And I'm not trying to make a joke. I'm just saying there are people who are fucking it up for the actual victims. Everyone knows that. It's so when things like this do happen, it takes credibility away for the people who are actually assault. And it's awful. It's fucking awful. Yep. Listen, the people who actually assault people, horrible. But the people who make it up, also fucking horrible. So
I would say they're the same level, to be honest with you, because they're trying to do some malicious intent shit, just more through
right. And it's not just about the people who they accuse if they didn't do anything. It's also the people who have been molested or assaulted or raped, whatever, and that are now not going to be believed because there are people like you out there who make shit up, and there aren't many of them. No, it only takes a couple of them for them to fuck up everything. So
yes, for sure.
What's going on with Pulse?
I don't know. I sent. I'm sorry, not sure what to do. I know StreamYard. How is that twice?
Yeah, no.
I sent you the Streamlabs link to join the stream through your browser, Pulse.
Yeah, don't you have that?
Yeah, it's just the same as thing. Because do you have your laptop or what's going on? I thought you just had your thing. I'm confused. But he sent the same thing.
Why did he? Do you think he sent it, or there's a glitch on our end? What do you really think?
I'm kind of hoping it's the first one.
Of course you are, but
because I don't know, man. Although I will say it's kind of odd. It's a perfect matchup, but this is why I don't trust these fucking. Oh, now it changed over finally, but I'm like my laptop here. It's fucking just completely And actually, hold on. Let me say something. It actually is straight length. Everything is synced up perfectly right now. But the counter is like going slow on one side or the other. Takes a second for the information to get to both.
I'm just doing my best to power through and have the best show I could possibly have.
We're
while
trying.
sick and not wearing pants.
You're having a flu game. We're having a. You definitely trying to have a flu game here. I like it. This could be Tim's flu game where he just goes.
I never took my temperature or any of that. Like I just said, fuck it. Now, how much longer do I wait for? I'm like, I probably should go to the doctor. Well, I mean, it's getting better, but I'm still not all the way better. And listen, if you give a cold for over a week, it's kind of gets kind of iffy there. But like I said, my mother has pneumonia, so. However, she also smokes cigarettes, so it'd be something to do with it, or a lot to do with it. I told her, I'm like, do you think it's the best thing to do? Well, I don't know. But also, then I put poison in my body, whether it be alcohol or the food I eat. Mostly the food I eat.
Yeah. I got my blood pressure's been like high recently, and I don't like it. I think I had a 188 over like something. Can't remember 100. Over 100 plus, I think it was.
The bottom number?
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah. I don't know. I think what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to try and like not drink Monster or actual like sugar for a while.
That's probably a decent idea.
Oh, yeah. The Monster for sure. That's going to be a drug I have to wane myself off of. Like, it's going to be bad. Dude, my work's going to
You'll find doctors that'll be like, yeah, you have some alcohol. It's all right. Just don't overdo it. But if you you won't find any doctor to be like, yeah, one Monster's okay. No one's going to say that.
No.
No one's going to say that.
Because I hate coffee, Tim. Like, I can't do coffee. I can't do it. Coffee is not my thing. Like, I even as like a kid. Tea, I did for a little while. I
drink green tea.
Green tea is good. I like a good what do you call it? Arizona green tea in the can every once in a while. Still, like I'll drop that 99 cents for that. Fuck yeah! But I do need to get off the Monster because I've been steady for at least 4 years now.
What's the problem with coffee?
Taste. Mostly, like I'm not a. It doesn't taste.
I don't like coffee too much. I drink it medicinally, so I can drink black coffee, no problem. Just because I just drink because it's like I said, it's medicinal. So I can drink bourbon, I can drink black coffee. So it's just like done.
Bourbon's not medicinal, Tim.
Bourbon isn't. Well, actually, you know what? Who? Dude, the number one. What's the word? Not component. I don't know. Not fan. What's the word I'm looking for? Fuck. The guy who is on the side of bourbon being medicinal more than anyone is my father. He will come on and tell you how the only medicine he takes is bourbon. He's been doing it for years, and he is fine.
So your dad's a snake oil salesman, is what you're saying?
It's not selling anything.
Or a frontier doctor. I don't know either one. It's pretty much the same.
That too. My favorite part of that was when he was out last. I tried to give him some Buffalo Trace, and he wouldn't drink it because he said he always drinks Jim Beam. Which is like, no, sir, I will not have your craft beer. I only drink Natty Light. Thank you very much.
I was about to say, give me the bath water that has been used to make this bourbon, and I will drink it henceforth.
Did you see that old post from over a decade ago I sent you about?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
And I had different names of podcasts. I think my favorite where it was Pabst Blue Ribbon presents the incoherent ramblings of people who think they're funny. That would be a great podcast name.
It would be. If PBR wants to sponsor the podcast at any time,
right?
We will rename this show that.
Also, another one of my old suggestions, I made myself laugh because I didn't remember this and I have no idea where it came from. But Hitler and the Rhythm, that made me laugh. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Hitler and the Riddler. Ugh.
It's a great funk band name.
Give it up for Goebbels on drums. And Gary on bass, everybody.
There's another one that made me laugh. I don't know. Oh, amateur everything, professional nothing. That's a good one too. I used
That
to call
is actually
myself
a really
that.
good podcast name.
It's I love looking at these old threads because there's like people that like deleted their Facebook accounts, and like so there's like gaps in the conversation that don't make sense.
That's funny.
All right. Oh,
Because
falling
they
apart.
didn't like an election, so they ran
That's not necessarily.
and went to blue sky where they can be in the chamber
I don't know what
of
you're talking about.
echoes. Just saying.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
Just saying.
I don't know what blue sky is. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's like a liberal Twitter, apparently.
Oh, thank God. I can breathe somewhere. What's this? What's it called?
It's called Blue Sky. No, you know what? I think that would be a wonderful for Thursday. I want you to create a Blue Sky account and tell me what's in it because I don't want them to have my information. I feel like if they ran it, they would turn me into the current administration quickly.
Well, I hope so.
Just based on transgender athletes alone.
I was gonna say I want to put a bunch of just like basically just like mirror everyone's talking points, but at the end just be like also trans people should put just once at the bottom and see like 99% the same shit they're saying, and then at the bottom like one sentence to see what happens.
Yeah, I was about to say just to see if they're paying attention. All of a sudden they start pointing at it. They're just like you get like immediately banned, and it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Just everybody's like,
shit I just had, man, I'm going insane. It's all the garbage I've been putting in my body, fucking NyQuil and shit. I can't think of anything today.
Cool.
Fucking can't think of words. It's like I'm 100 years old. What was the last thing? Something about that blue sky, but it was something about things that have people up in an uproar. Now this is fun. I think it was in Massachusetts. There's a state final for field hockey, and one of the state championship games, the game was 2-0, and both goals were scored by a dude.
But was he like on hormones, or was it just a dude in the skirt?
That's the thing. Neither. So, because of Title IX, and I've mentioned this before on this show.
Yeah.
Because of Title IX, the same reasons why girls could play football, the same reason that boys could play field hockey. There's no boys field hockey team. They have to be allowed to try out for the girls team. Now, it's up to the school or not if they let them play on the team or make the team. But there's no rule in most states against them playing on the women on the field hockey team, and there's no men's field hockey team, which there isn't. So he was just a boy who wanted to play field hockey, and he's on the field hockey team. So I mean, I don't know why Riley Gaines was getting pissed about this. This isn't her fight. It doesn't seem like it, unless you're against Title IX. Now you want to abolish Title IX now? That's going backwards, babe. So
yeah, I mean, hey, I can't. That's something that like if it's just a dude who tried out for the team.
No, it's a boy.
Team.
It's not a transgender thing. This is just a boy.
Yeah, if it's just a dude who made the team because there wasn't a boys team and he wanted to play.
Yes.
Like I don't have a problem with that.
Do you know how many guys in my high school, all the guys who play basketball who didn't play a fall sport, I try to get them to play volleyball. I'm like, come on, do it. You're like, you wouldn't let me on the team. I'm like, they have to. I mean, they don't have to let you on the team, but they have to let you try out, and you can make a whole stink about it.
Yeah, dude.
which ended up coming into turning into like a running joke about the New Philadelphia men's volleyball team. Me and like 3 other guys left a choir practice because we said there was a meeting for men's volleyball, and we just hid in another office for like the whole class because it wasn't real. And then we got in trouble eventually. Then it became an on-running joke that people try to do it too. Like, oh, men's volleyball, gotta leave. And eventually somebody made T-shirts, and there was like he made like 100 T-shirts. And I still have 2 of them. My brother has one. I still see them. It's been 20 years. I still see them in the wild every once in a while.
The men's volleyball
Yeah,
shirts?
my new Philadelphia Quakers men's volleyball 2006. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But
I have them somewhere. I could find one, but I definitely have one. Eric has one too.
Getting back to that point, I mean, if it's, again, dude tried out, they didn't have the equivalent. That's what Title IX is. Like, as long as he wasn't fucking
They're not breaking the
himself fucking Brenda and
no,
like
it's not. No, this is not a trans issue.
bitches.
This is not a trans issue at all.
Yeah, it's not.
This is a Title IX issue. This is a Title IX issue. And so you gotta go after that if you want to go after something.
Yeah.
But also the fun thing about this is it's not new. This is not new at all. This has been happening a long time, but it's now people are freaking out about it or learning about it. It's been happening a long. I'm sure there's been boys on field hockey teams for a long time.
Probably.
But a lot of schools are proud coaches to be like, I just don't want to do it. But the thing is, what they have to do is come up with an excuse to cut the kid. Like, he's at practice and he scored 8 goals on everybody. And you got to figure out how to cut him.
Yeah, and again, it goes to that fucking. I'm going to say this. It's the gender equality thing. Like, you wanted the equality. Well, equality has 2 sides to it, regardless. I mean, that's.
Joyce, I'm happy you're back, by the way, man. I hope you got your account back.
Somebody, this show needs more energy. Well, Tim's
I'm trying to
sick.
get Pulse on here. Yeah, that too. I don't know what's going on with
I
Pulse.
sent Pulse a thing, but he hasn't responded. But calling StreamYard AIDSy, so I don't know. I sent him the link.
Do that already.
So he has the link to use on his browser and his phone. So
I'm not even drinking alcohol. That's probably the problem. I'm not drinking.
Yeah, I have some weed that I bought, but like I'm just waiting.
Contemplating if I want to go up and get bourbon or just a Coke Zero. I haven't decided yet.
Get the Coke Zero and make sure to go up and down the stairs twice each time.
My OCD isn't that bad. I mean, it's pretty.
Well, bad. No, I'm just so we can get you a little workout.
Dude, I'm all clogged up. I won't be able to breathe for the rest of the show. That's a terrible idea.
Nah,
it's one of the reasons I'm not going now.
Your mouth.
I don't want to go up. Dude, yeah. When it was really bad sickness, I couldn't breathe when I was eating, which is a problem because I couldn't breathe through my nose. So it's like,
oh yeah, oh boy, oh no. What's the announcement? Are you joining the AC/DC shows in Cleveland?
That was a weird. Of all the things you could have said,
I know.
You had so many opportunities for a joke, and none of them worked at all.
None. I had nothing.
Nothing. You went there. And you are right. AC/DC is coming to Cleveland. I love how the Pretty Reckless is opening for him. Like, I gotta blow him off the stage. Like,
well, it's AC/DC, dude.
Yeah, I know.
It's like
my thought was just like, I'm like, hey, it would be kind of cool because they're legends. I'm like, maybe
you could put Slipknot in front of AC/DC.
Sit up there at the top, maybe. I'm like, yeah, probably not though. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm good.
I mean, I've seen them before. I saw them in I saw them in 09. So
I get it, man. They're legends, man. I get it, but and isn't Brian Johnson? Can he like not hear or some shit? I don't know. Like
he's got some hearing loss, but right. I mean, it comes with being a rock star, bro. Like,
when that happens, and they fucking say, "All right, you don't get any live fucking sound anymore. You got to put the headphones in, and you got to." Right. So he's just hearing the fucking click track probably, and a little bit of guitar probably. He's probably not hearing the whole band anymore. But yeah, that's the thing. You gotta do that. Unfortunately, eventually, because everyone loses their fucking. I'm surprised any rock star can hear. Miles Kennedy like can't hear at all out of one ear.
He's got hearing aids. What? What'd you say?
Miles Kennedy's deaf in one ear,
I can see it.
apparently. But
Yeah.
you know who's also deaf in one ear? Andrew Law is pretty deaf in one of his ears. I think he's got like 10%
He just
left in
doesn't
one
want
of
to
his
listen
ears.
to you.
That could be it. It's been a while though. It's been like over a decade now. He's had like he can only hear one ear.
It's like Meniere's disease almost.
I don't know. He got it checked out when it happened. I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure getting punched in the head didn't help. And he's like, you said it had nothing to do with that. I'm like, I doubt that, but okay. I'm like, maybe it didn't. I mean, I know that sometimes people just wake up and they can't hear anymore. I know that's something that can happen, but well, any of your body parts can just go for no real good reason at any time. So
My knees have been going for years, so I understand that.
if you had to get rid of one of your working body parts, just one day, just doesn't work anymore, which one would you pick?
One day,
What, like tomorrow?
my eyes.
Out of anything?
For a day, that wouldn't
No,
be that bad.
No, not a day. I'm saying forever. Just like tomorrow you wake up, they don't work anymore.
Body part?
Yeah.
Probably
I think you gotta go like you gotta go like finger. Your finger.
Yeah, probably my pinky.
Yeah.
Because I need the thumb for gripping. Like that's always got to be that's whatever sweet evolution.
Right. Yeah. You probably rock high 4 for a while. Yeah.
I'd be fine with high 4.
Yeah.
Get a prosthetic one like
if you had to go bigger appendage, man, I feel like bottom of the leg, like a foot. You know, I mean,
no.
I mean, it would suck, but if I'm not talking about in this situation, you're diabetic. I'm talking about you right now. So, like, you get a prosthetic, you'd be all right. It would suck, but you'd be able to live a normal life with a fake foot.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, like you know what happened to it, and you're just sad about it.
Yeah, but I mean, better fake foot than fake arm.
Fake arms though are getting pretty dope now. They're becoming robotic.
It's the hands are the problem, right? The hand, it's the problem.
Yeah, that's still like
and maybe you can grab it, you can't feel it. That's the problem. Like, I think that's half a prosthetic leg would. I mean, and listen, I don't want that to happen, obviously, but of all the things you could handle it, it would suck. Of course, it would suck, but above the knee is a real problem.
Yeah. I don't think above the knee I would really do anything in two joints. We're in the middle of a high conversation right now, kind of. This is technically weed talk. This is down your alley. I get it, but like we're in deep. I'm at least in deep thought of like what else I would. I mean. Do teeth count?
No, I'm not counting teeth.
Okay.
I'm about to lose my teeth anyway, so.
I'm surprised mine are still as strong as they are with how shitty my gums are.
My gum, dude, I don't want to talk about it. It's real bad in there.
Well,
I'm terrified to go to the dentist because they're going to be like, dude, what the fuck? I know it's been worse. They've seen worse, but I need to go to like I said, I need to go to the meth dentist. I want to know that like the person in the waiting room next to me is worse than me. I need that.
No, because that's also where like the bed bugs live. Those are the low rent ones, bro.
Yeah, maybe. But
I don't want that. I want a space aged hospital, motherfucker. Give me where they laser that shit.
No, I don't want to go somewhere where they look at me. They're like, you're poor. No, like just leave.
Medicaid.
No, I've already kind of I've kind of given up and kind of know that it's a good chance that I may need some sort of new teeth someday. So,
well, yeah.
Hopefully, I can figure out how to afford them. There are teeth grants. You can sometimes get the government to buy you teeth. Yeah. Right now, if you need them, I get them. I'd get them right now if you need them. But who knows? But
yeah, it'll be fine though. We'll all be healthier under a man who talks.
Well,
like
listen.
this.
Hey, listen. If RFK fucking gets the pesticides out of her food, that'd be great, but I don't think it's going to happen. They could try, but there's no way anyone's going to pass regulation on shit. I would love that. I would love they'd be like, hey, now we're going fucking Europe style. McDonald's is going to take half the shit out of your food. Everybody, like they do all the time. You see a video and they have American versions of product and the same product in Europe, and like there's like this much shit in the ingredients in American and the European ones like that much. You know, like
By
get
the
it.
way, this is a
if
high
we moved
thought.
to Europe now and didn't change any habits, we probably would lose weight. Oh no,
Yeah,
we would.
probably.
We would.
My blood. RFK couldn't even save his
I agree
this
with
hot
you.
plate of dog food. No, he could not. But
Moving to
think
Canada.
about this.
I'm kidding. I like
Do you
this country.
realize
People are right.
RFK is probably the safest man in the United States right now? The
What are you
safest?
talking about? I don't know what you're
Because
talking about.
like if there was any kind of like corporate cabal shit that people really like think goes on and they take people out and they pay people like with the kid with BlackRock that shot his ear, that kid was in like a BlackRock commercial apparently.
He wasn't with BlackRock. He was just an extra.
But again, loner kid, able. You
know what? It would be hilarious if that's what they were doing. Like, this kid's fucking weird. Get his number.
Like, you realize, like, lightning can't strike 3 times because it would just be too obvious. It would be too obvious, dog.
I just do love the thought of them being like shooting the commercial and be like, look at that fucking weird kid. Fucking talk to him.
Yeah.
I bet we can fucking indoctrinate this kid.
Oh, dude.
No way. There's no way. But that would be hilarious.
It's been known to happen before, dude.
They're just singling out weirdos in high schools.
His relatives thought he was safe too. But like, yeah, dude, like you can't take Robert Kennedy Jr. out. Like you can't, because then it'll just be like people will question hard because people are nuts now, dude.
You know that ever since I heard about his brain worm, I think I have one. That's fucking explain a lot. Fucking die in there. Die. What?
It's hypochondria, Tim. That's what
that too, but still. Brain's falling apart.
It would be hilarious if you did have a brain worm and you became like the most angelic human being.
You're fucking terrible.
Just like you start believing in Jesus for some reason. Like
story a handful of years ago about this dude. I think he was British. He had a stroke, and then like this can happen. His personality changed completely. He became like a completely different person. He was like a blue collar guy, and he became a hairdresser, and he became gay. So the story was stroke made him gay.
That's another thing. Like those kind of like things where all of a sudden you get a head injury and you start talking like you're fucking Spanish and you've never spoken that fucking language a day in your goddamn life.
Yeah, but it's usually just the accent. Now, if they got hit in the head and they spoke another language fluently, that'd be kind of like a superpower.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, super. But it's usually not. It's just the accent. It's just
But it's all Bulgarian.
A New York cab driver, but you can only speak English.
Yeah. Oh, oof. What kind of rot hell would that be?
I only speak American. All right, sorry. Because I am an American, born and raised. Sorry.
I apologize for Tim Danko. Oh, there he is. I lost him for a second. No, I'm gonna bring him back. There we are.
Hey, Seguro didn't say about that. Also, but yeah, but the thing is, born and raised. You're from Hartford. Yeah, so, like that.
I am from Hartford. My mother's name was Patty Smith. Irishman, are you?
Baseball, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
Wow, the Canadian guys don't throw the racial heat.
Yeah.
Also, FKB, by the way. FKB. Bob Levy for sure. I don't know if that's a work either. 2 joints. That's just, I don't know if it's like a serious thing where him and Shuley have legitimately had like beef or something. I don't know.
Dude, the Brennan brothers couldn't be like 2 guys who have technically the same job, but they're like completely different.
Completely different human beings.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
one of them's funny.
And that one also is skinny and has dark hair. And did not take Sarah Silverman's V card. But
Which one are we talking about now?
Kevin
Neil's
Brennan.
funny.
Yeah. I
like
was referring
Neil.
to KB, which I feel bad for Sarah. I don't like Sarah Silverman's politics, but like I feel
Comedian.
bad. What?
She's a comedian. Like,
But no, the fact that she had to fuck Kevin Brennan for her first time.
oh,
Oh,
yeah, you're right. That is.
God, that bridge troll on top of you, that pasty white. How do you like it? Do you think I'm doing good, Sarah? Like,
I honestly
ew.
didn't. I didn't know for a while they were brothers because it didn't seem like they were brothers. You're just.
I thought they were cousins.
I'm like, that's just a name. It's not that. Will Brennan plays for the Guardians. They're not related, are they? Like, like,
Yeah.
not a big deal. But then I found out they were. I'm like, were they raised in different planets? Like,
yeah. Neil's.
I know they're both comedians, but still.
I've gotten to know Neil through the conventional podcast world, like, interviews, stuff like that. And, even watching him back from like his bits on the Chappelle Show now that I know which ones he's written. But Kevin Brennan in this Dabbleverse bullshit is insane. Like, he is one of the most unhinged human beings I've ever seen in my life. And bro, like, he's just absolutely insane. Like, even before In Hot Water, or during In Hot Water, which he was on, and Miserable Men and all this stuff. Now it's just creepy with Kevin Brennan. Like, the clips I see every once in a while, you're like, Jesus Christ. And then Neil, you see him and you're like, oh yeah, I want to now go watch everything he wrote. Like, let's go. I love Neil.
Yeah, he directed a movie called The Goods with Jeremy Piven. I don't know if you've seen that movie, but it's like a sneaky, really fucking funny movie.
I haven't seen it in a while, but I have seen it.
Fucking Jeremy Piven's coming to Cleveland with this like stand-up tour. I guess that's all he's got now. He's been canceled, so like
I've heard he is just a massive prick. There's a comedian we both know that has told a story about him, I think at the Comedy Store, and
I'm sure he's
comedian.
This is his only option. No one will hire him for acting roles anymore, so he feels like he has to do stand-up, and he's not very good at it. And but yeah, I'm sure he's pissed off. But it's not great to take it out on other people. But
no, not at all. I should know. I've done it on this show.
What?
It wasn't directed directly at that person, but I love them, Tim. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Virtual hugs. I know you don't like them, but virtual hugs.
Face isn't going to work anymore. Also, do we have to do Christmas this year? Because I had something for you, but then I went to get it, and then it wasn't available, and I got pissed. I had fucking fucked up.
I'll just ask this on the show. You wear a what size shirt?
3X, but dude, I get fucking close to 4.
All right, you probably won't be able to wear what I'm gonna buy you.
Well, then don't get it.
But you can frame it.
I don't frame things.
And put up on the wall.
That's silly. Don't.
You'll look at it and be, well, no, you'll probably actually get really depressed because you can't wear it. Never mind.
Yeah. Anyway.
Shit.
Anyway.
I did. Since this idea is out the window, I'll just tell you what it was. I was going to get you the Creed greatest halftime show shirt that they have on their website.
I saw a few of those Cowboys Scott Stapp jerseys at the concert, and I was pretty jealous. I saw a couple of those. I'm like, fuck, those are hot. That's awesome. I hate the Cowboys, man, but those are fucking sweet.
I would get you if you would take like an off-brand one that's like probably has a sleeve that's longer than the other.
I texted this to Alex. I thought it was funny. Oh, because he's like, hey, is this dumb if I get this? It was like a South Park ugly sweater, and then I found a Creed ugly sweater. So it's a Creed. I think it's on an eBay store, so I think it's just like made to order. But but I really don't care
because they only had a 2X. I might buy that shirt just for myself. It's $30.
Buy it for yourself.
But I was thinking you could just have it matted and framed in like a shadow box
I honestly didn't know that
with a light over.
I saw Creed on the anniversary of the halftime show. I had no idea.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
23rd anniversary of the greatest halftime show of all time. And it really was. Like, I mean, you can see, I mean, it's one of them. Excluding like the Super Bowl, like Prince and some of the great Super Bowls. But it was awesome. And not only that, it was right after 9/11. It was a Thanksgiving, the most American holiday after an American tragedy, right?
Yeah.
America's team, right? On America's Day, halftime show. Who we gonna get? America's band.
Nickelback.
They're Canadian, right? Creed. Creed. Yeah, G. Jones, we talked about that. We talked about the Jonas Brothers playing in the Grey Cups because we looked at the Grey Cups a while ago, the bands that play the Grey Cups. It's like Theory of a Dead Man played a while ago.
They just play The Bitch Came Back 3 times.
I was watching it live when Shania Twain did it. That was awesome because she was like in 14 layers of clothes, and it was just downpour snowing.
Well, yeah, I mean it's Canada for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Man, pretty excited to go see Shania in Vegas. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for you on that, man. Like I'm trying to figure out now since like my paychecks are getting a little more light than they were originally because of just the weather. I'm like, I got to start at least saving $100 for next like winter.
That's be a problem if I start making any money. I'm gonna want to go all the time. Like every time I get like $2,000, I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, no. Well, I'll be like, save 10. That way you can just ball
10?
out. Like if you saved like half of that at like that $2,000 paycheck, and then fucking it just built up to 10 grand. Get a high ass room up in the fucking.
That's what I want, man. One of these,
shit.
Yeah, I would love to stay one of those. Fucking
Get like
the fucking Aria or some shit.
Yeah, just ball the fuck out.
Dude,
I would.
They have suites at the Aria that like they have a bathroom with just a window, and it's just looking out on the strip when you're in the bathtub. I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I'm gonna never be able to afford that, but it's awesome.
I'm gonna try and make like probably a holiday. Not a holiday, but around like a week after or before a holiday, go to fucking Vegas for like the winter, just because it's gonna be a little cooler instead of 108.
Right, it's gonna be like
September.
It's gonna be like 50 when we're there, mid 50s.
Yeah.
But Paris now has a tower that has a balcony, and I looked at it, and I'm like, I honestly thought this. I'm like, I can't do it.
High glass. Can't climb it at all.
No, I mean, it's one of the few places in Vegas that have actual balconies in the room, real balconies. And I'm like, I can't have that because I'm gonna be thinking about it the whole time.
No, especially if they put you up on like the 15th floor. Like you get
with
fucking...
my OCD, I'm gonna be like, dude, I need to hold my phone out. And so you're just gonna see me do this all the time. It's like I don't want to be doing this, but I have to. Yeah, so that's why I literally couldn't do it. I wouldn't jump, but I would do dumb shit like that. So I was like, yeah,
throw your phone across the room. Stop it! And then fucking.
Well, that's the thing, G. Jones. It's so high up, and the windows are so tinted that they wouldn't be able to see you naked. That's kind of the point.
Well, I would kind of. Well, yeah, I kind of hope that I
see
get
in the windows
16.
in the Vegas casinos because they're fake anyway.
Yeah,
on the outside or whatever. You know, they make them look like there's not as many rooms as there is, but there is.
Yeah, it's wild. Like when I learned that.
Every time I've been watching a lot of videos in the hotel we're staying at, Planet Hollywood, and I was kind of like, why are we staying at this hotel? But it will be fine. It seems fine. It just seems like more of a party hotel a little bit. It's just a mall. It's a mall. They're all a little bit like malls. What?
That cheap breakfast place closed. I saw.
Yeah, I got pissed. I just told my mom, like, I've been telling you about Ocean One for 2 months.
Yeah,
they just closed it. Yeah, I had like $8 or $9 entrees all day. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna eat there at least 3 times, and it's gone.
And that's just probably a rent thing too.
It is a rent thing, I think.
Yeah,
when I saw
it's wild, man.
But yeah, I was disappointed when I saw that. I just watched somebody's like walk through the whole casino, and I mean, that has that giant mall in it. Yeah, it would be fine.
It
And then what-
depends. Well, 2 joints. It depends on if you drink at the bar or at the hotel. You don't do that in Vegas. You go in like downtown Vegas where you can gamble and get free drinks still, and then go back and have like 2 at your hotel.
The only time I got drunk last time we were to Vegas is when Roberto Hernandez, the saint that he is, sent me money to get us drunk, and it took all of it, I think.
And yeah, that one's a given. Never.
Oh, of course. I don't. My room's not going to have a mini fridge though. I don't think. It'll have a. I mean, sorry, it won't have a mini bar. It'll have a fridge, but not a mini bar. Mini bar is what I was talking about. But yeah, no, I'm not doing that shit. I don't even know. I probably won't even drink that much, to be honest with you, because I'm with my mother and
Yeah,
that's the whole thing. So
I'll give you like fucking $90 to go over to Planet 13 and get yourself some good shit.
What's that? I don't know.
Planet 13's the world's largest dispensary.
Oh, I don't need that.
It's fun, and they have a comedy show there. I think on like Friday.
Of course they do. I don't. No, man, I'm not gonna do weed when I'm there because I
Why
don't
not?
do that at home.
And they also
because
that
I
place
don't do it at
too
home.
has 10, which I need to still get this. I need to give a call. Actually, I'm waiting on my girlfriend to make an appointment with a tattoo place that she's going, so we can like go get tattoos at the same time, but 2 different tattoos. Because I don't want to do it. I don't believe in couples tattoos, by the way. Don't ever get
You're
a
right.
couples tattoo,
Don't ever do
douchebag.
that. Don't do that until you're on your deathbed.
Pretty much. But there's a place that does 10, 20, and 30, and I think up to $60 tattoos.
Just
at
do
Planet
it.
13.
Just do it already. Do your Bro Plata tattoo already. I sent you the money.
At the same time. I don't know why, but it sounds fun.
No, not this
Take a
one. No,
couples day out.
no, not this
Your
one. No,
sister
because
can live stream.
Bruno Hernandez gave you the money for it, and he still won't get it done. That's disrespectful.
And
That's
we're
very
gonna
disrespectful.
again, I'm live streaming it.
You said
so
that
at
before.
least
You're
there's
supposed
that.
to get this 3 months ago. What a liar.
I'm not a liar. It's just
So far you are.
procrastinations.
Get it done.
The money is still in the Venmo account untouched.
Mm-hmm.
Untouched.
All right, fine.
But no, yeah, dude. Go to Planet 13, get some Tyson bites.
I'm not doing that.
Get fucked up on some
No, I can do that at home. I don't.
Holyfield ears. You'll be good.
No, because then I won't want to do anything, and I don't want to do that when I'm in Vegas.
Get a sativa. It'll fucking motivate you.
No, last time we did that, I had a panic attack. I still have some in my safe, and I don't need that.
Those were made wrong.
What? No, everything gives me a panic attack. So,
well, yeah.
I'm excited for the flight. I mean, they've been getting worse. I'm assuming I'm going to have a panic attack on the flight.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be fun, especially fucking Frontier.
Largest sex shop in Vegas is, I think is it the Hustler store still? Is that place still open down there?
No, isn't it past? It's on. Oh shoot, what is it called? Not it's past Venetian. What's that shopping center there called? Well, they have don't they have the porn museum too, or something like that?
I know the Venetian. They've got that stupid Madame Tussauds.
Yeah, I'm not going to that. My mother
don't spend your money. I went for the first
time.
time when I was out there, and it was exactly what I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's not even interesting to me. But there is close to our hotel. There's a museum of illusions. That seems kind of cool. I'm gonna go to that. Yeah, that seems neat.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, a bunch of like stuff that makes your brain go, "What?" You know, fun shit like that. That'd be fun. So I'm already. I thought about going to the Sphere thing, that Sphere experience thing.
Yeah,
but that's
like
another
$45
$100
thing they got running.
I don't know how much it costs, like $100.
Oh.
And everything does, and I'm already going to 2 shows, so probably not. As much as I kind of want to get into that place. I don't know. We're like in between Eagle shows, like they added more. Like there's some before we go and some after we go.
Boo.
What?
That's bullshit.
Dude, I'm sure I wouldn't be able to afford to go to that. Dude, Eagles at Spear? Yeah, dude.
Nah,
I'm
you
sure
never
it's
know.
expensive.
Especially if
Sure
you
it's
win.
expensive. Do you know who's playing with them? It has been for a while though, but instead of like he's replacing Glenn Fry,
Who?
Vince Gill.
Okay.
Yeah, Vince Gill's been playing with him for a while.
I know that Trisha Yearwood's fucking
No, Amy Grant with
Amy
Vince Gill, I
Grant.
believe.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, he married the Christian artist.
Yeah. I told you that she did her show Three Wishes. They did Dover and Philly when I was in high school, right?
I think so.
Yeah, we had to we got in our fucking choir tuxes and went down there and went begging. They, ABC or whoever, yeah, I think it's ABC. They have video of me singing somewhere, probably in some sort of drive or some sort of film somewhere in some warehouse that will never see the light of
It's
day.
on Epstein Island. You just really liked
Maybe.
how supple your cheeks were.
Maybe. I didn't have to get rid of anything, do they? They fucking
Sometimes they do.
But anyway, yeah, they have it because they definitely filmed us, but we the dance team at our school, they brought in the Darren's Dance Grooves guy. You ever see that? The guy,
No.
he sold like it was an infomercial. He sold DVDs. He was the guy who did choreography for like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and shit. And he had these DVDs called Darren's Dance Grooves. At the time, they were on TV a lot. Like he was like people knew who he was because it was on TV a lot. But anyway, they brought that guy in.
That's funny.
Yeah, for the dance team. And what else did they do? Oh, then they the Dover high school team, they gave everybody TVs. Every player got a flat screen TV. And then we beat Dover that year. So we're like, fuck you and your TVs, bitch. It's kind of nice.
Fuck your TV, ho.
Fuck your TV, bitches.
Oh man, that would suck. You just get like TVs from a major television station in your hometown, or your rival beats you. You're like, fuck.
Exactly what happened. Yeah, because we were talking about Dover football the whole time, and it was really funny because like a week later we beat them. I'm like, fuck you guys.
Eat shit.
Yeah, it was funny.
I have a story, by the way, that I want to share with you. I read it.
Okay.
It's insane. And it's
Yeah.
as European a story as I could possibly find.
I need to start saving stuff and writing shit down because I saw a couple this week too, and I forgot about all of them.
Yeah, send it to me. I'll save it and fucking we can.
Well, a lot of times I save them, but I've been forgetting. I can't even remember what they are because my memory this week has been real garbage. I've been too focused on T County's first state championship game in football.
Dutch cops found a garden made entirely of MDMA.
Entirely?
I saw this and my mind exploded. I'm like, who pressed this? Somebody
Also, why are they leaving it in their? It's like in their yard.
No,
so like people can come by and chisel a little off, or like what's
I
the
think
deal?
they were looking through packages, and one of them ended up being.
So this is how they were trying to smuggle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is as like a garden gnome, and that's all MDMA right there. It's a garden gnome,
And I love that it's giggling too. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But I love there's probably one like I don't know where did they catch this at? Oh, there's like one cop who's like, listen, 10 years you could be giving me shit for licking all the gnomes. 10 years. I told you it was gonna pay off eventually.
They're Dutch, so it's like 10 years I've been doing this. Everybody laugh at me. Everybody laugh at me, but I am hung. Am I right?
Whenever I lick the gnome, I catch the bad guy. I fly to the sky.
Oh, I have a OCD. No, I was checking for the MDMA. It was right here.
I said, man on the street, tell me, you look at the gnomes. Look at the gnomes. You told me that I was crazy.
I like the underneath part where it says possibly the only lawn ornament in the world that'll make you hug strangers.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, Louis Prada gave me this beautiful thing because I follow Vice. But yeah, Gnome News now. Ugh. That's worse than what was the one? I
man.
want to go back and find it.
Oh,
Roger is both.
that legitimately hurt me. That wasn't an act. I was legitimately pissed when I read that. It was back when the hero of the week. There was a guy who took like a rowboat. I don't know, really far. I forget how far. Really far. But in the article, it's like, and he rowed his boat. I'm like, you fucking assholes.
I want to see if, like, in a transcript, just a transcript. Dot. See,
But you can see, like, just yeah, my heart just kind of sank to my stomach when I read it. It's kind of like, come on, man.
I want to put that in the new intro. I'm working on a new intro, and I want that one where it's the hey, road, and then you just see me go, "Oh my god!"
That was kind of like when I heard Brian Regan do the cold turkey joke. Like, kind of. I'm like, come on, man, you're better than that.
You could do better, Brian.
Speaking of Regan, who lives in Vegas. Speaking of comedians in Vegas, so apparently when Bargatze plays Vegas, usually he brings his dad to open for him.
Nice.
Who's a magician and a clown, I guess. So it has been like his whole life, so that's pretty funny. But I just thought, I'm like, man, if I was playing Vegas, like a full theater in Vegas, I'm like, that's how I would clear my trauma, is by telling my dad, hey, Dad, you want to make some money?
Yeah.
An awful amount of money that he's not going to say no to. I'm like, you have to open for me.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Whatever you want, man.
Oh, that's fun.
Just watching my dad bomb. It just make me feel better about my childhood.
Like,
but what if he killed? That's the thing. What if he killed?
You gotta follow your dad. That would be the worst.
I don't know. If my dad got bourbon drunk and got in a good rant, he might work.
Oh, hell, I'm trying. Yep, there we are. Perfect. Are
we done with this yet?
Not yet, because there is some key details that are pretty nuts.
Oh, I thought we were done. I'm sorry.
During a drug bust, Dungamund police searched for a location suspected of harboring a whole bunch of drugs. Suspicions were correct. Blah 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 blah. Where is it? There was the part where how big it was. Oh wow, I didn't read that part. Schedule 1 drug. Where is it? They had how big it was. It was like 4 pounds. It was like 4 pounds.
How did they figure out that it was MDMA?
That's a good question. Like, they painted this pretty nice. They must have had a dog or something.
Yeah, but MDMA is like, it's not something that, oh, maybe it is. I don't know. I thought it's just, I don't know. I don't know nothing about it.
It weight about.
Okay.
You see this?
Yep.
Vice. The
Dutch.
fuck? Like, I am a dummy. I don't know how to spell well.
Because it was Vice actually making me think maybe like there's some, like it's right and not we're wrong. Like, but this is how I think they figured it out. It was MDMA. Wow, what a cute gnome. Oh, thank you. What's his name? Molly. What? His name is Molly. Looks like a guy. His name is Molly. We're gonna check this.
This is some guy licking it. Like, just I can see
Molly
rainbows. But yeah, 4 pounds, and it was compressed. That's the sick part. Like, somebody made a mold. and was like, I'm gonna heat press a fucking lawn gnome out of Mali. Fucking crazy.
That is funny.
Oh,
Anyway.
never mind. Wait, what? This is a similar story. Australian authorities found methamphetamine hidden in shipments of sex dolls.
That's funny. I'm
That
not,
is
fu-
the two
I'm not
things
fucking
that belong
touching those
together.
things, man. Search them. I'm not fucking touching that.
I have
Is
a
it
wife,
used?
dude.
I'm not, you touch it. I'm not fucking touching it.
Ew, it's sticky. Ew.
Yeah.
Oh.
I found I don't know how magician on the internet that I find very hilarious. His name's Jack Grady. Have you heard of Jack Grady?
Let me.
Yeah, just pull up any of his videos would be good. His claim to fame currently, and he's a young guy, he's like 25, but his claim to fame currently is that he got kicked off the stage in America's Got Talent in 11 seconds.
Oh yeah, I've seen this guy.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I've been watching a lot of his videos, and I am a fan of this guy. Number one, he's a legitimate musician, but also he's just fucking crazy. And like,
yeah,
kinda
why
crazy,
not?
like, you know, kind of like, well, it reminds me like Amazing Jonathan, like level insane, you know, like, but he's a young dude, and it also makes me think he's probably destructive. Although he did say he's like 6 months sober, so that's probably good. But he's fucking nuts. And what I just found out, surprising, he's from Eastlake. He's from Cleveland. So now I'm like, I want to do shows with this guy. I'm like, I want to get this guy on our show.
Yeah.
I am a fan of this guy now. He did a gimmick recently where he boxed another magician. Like, neither of them are boxers, but they just like
Maybe
they had a boxing match, and the best thing was the face off because they were like fucking pulling cards out of each other's ears and shit.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, he got kicked off America's Got Talent because he did a trick where he had a bottle in his eye. Just a lot of ass magic. A lot of ass magic.
Damn him. Getting famous that way. Well, we've been toiling for decades.
Listen, I like what he's doing. I'm
would.
pro. I'm pro. I almost want to hire him to come to a birthday party or something.
Boo to him.
Just coming to a family cookout. He's pulling cards out of his ass. Anyway,
they're trees, Tim.
Don't like it. Anyway, although I do like this Duran Duran video cover we have.
It's very Night Begins to Shine from Teen Titans.
Don't get that reference, but anyway, this guy he's pretty funny. I'd recommend looking at this shit. He's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
but,
I've seen like videos of him on like reels and shorts and stuff.
My favorite, he has these like what is he? I have he has a it's a 3 of whatever. I have a card. I take a spin and turns into, and this is Bin Laden. It's a picture of Bin Laden. It's just shit. These 2 cards, they're all the same. They turn into Saddam Hussein. Just fucking wacky shit like that, and it's you want me to find that one?
Hold on. Saddam. They should drown in their own blood. Yeah, I found it. See how well this shit holds up. 'Cause I need to update this fucking Chromebook. I think I found the video.
All right. Well, I basically gave it away, but
in practice, though, it should look good. Waiting for it.
No, it's funny because he is a legitimate, like his sleight of hand's really good, and there's also, and you see, there's the boxing match one, the face off.
No, I haven't seen that. Here we are.
I sent you the boxing match one.
All right.
This is a different one. That's not the.
It's
the
not
last
Saddam. Send me the Saddam one if you can. But
Okay. I just had it. I just saw it. Where'd it go? Where'd you go, buddy? There you go. Here it is. Share.
Upset and angry in my entire life. Why, you might ask? See, the reason's honestly quite simple. The Jack of Hearts slept with my wife. And what am I going to do about it? Well, let me tell you, I devised a little plan similar to the United States military-industrial complex. I have a plan to target all 52 cards, destroying each and every single one of them, only for the purpose of destroying one.
Wow.
Get it? Metaphor? Comedy? Watch, I have a little blade. I put it inside
Pick
my
like the
card
craziest one.
box. Push the blade through all 52 pieces of dirty little paper, cutting the entire deck of cards in half. Wow, baby, that's real. How about them apples? Yeah, take that, Jack of Hearts, you dirty little SOB. Watch. If I take the deck of cards, put them down on the table, say the magic words, all cards shall become whole except one, the Jack of Hearts. Asshole! Watch. Every single card, if we take the cards out, seems to restore itself.
oh god,
Back to full working order. That is, except one card here in the center, cut in two. Baby, that's the dirty little sucker. We got him! I've never been this
Jesus
upset and
H.
angry
Christ.
in my entire life. Why?
Yeah, I've seen you a couple other ones. No, that makes sense.
What's this one? This dude's. Oop.
Done. Check it out. I have 6 cards. Blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. Alternating black, red, black, red, black, red on the other side. Watch, I take the cards, I place them inside the glass of mystery just like
He's always wearing like the worst
alternating red
hat.
and blue, red and blue, red and blue, red and blue. Nonetheless, all I have to do.
The thing about this dude that I really do kind of like is he looks like your friend who does magic. Like
Yeah.
like the guy who walks into the magic and card shop is this guy. Like
No,
there's
What he made me think of is a couple guys we probably met.
Wanted to
kinda-
be a comedian.
Well, kind of guys that we've met in comedy where they're fucking nuts and they'll do bits that are like insane and make no sense, but they make you laugh because they're so fucking out there. And then every once in a while, then you won't see them for a while, right? They ask you for a ride and they're nowhere to be found, right? And then they're somehow inexplicably already at the venue, like that. They're like that guy.
Yep.
There's a guy from Youngstown. He reminds me of this dude. What was his name? But he did a bit where he would just like take an empty bottle of codeine cough syrup and chug it, and put water in it, and he would chug it on stage, like he was chugging codeine cough syrup.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, that's Tim Wolf. What his name was.
Props are hack though.
Maybe, but my point is, he reminds me of this guy.
Do is clench my sphincter.
Sphincter, has he been going to the Tim Danko School of English?
And just like that, the cards separate out perfectly. Explain that! Send this to somebody whose wife left them. My wife!
Sweet Jesus.
Play the one I sent you.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me gotta go to Facebook. Oh, Tim! Existence is pain.
I mean, it is. What now?
Nothing, just life. There you are. Perfect. Getting somewhere. Moving.
It's happening.
Grooving, Tim.
We're doing it.
We're good. We're getting it. We're having a laugh at Bro Plata.
Mangled
Having a
mess.
laugh.
Portions of Interstate 90 shut down by series of vehicle crashes. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, great.
Tell you what, dude. The part I hate the most about driving to Lakewood, to Alan's house, is fucking 90. 90 fucking sucks.
Yeah, 90's never the one you really want to use to get into Lakewood.
Like everything's always good until I hit 90, then it's a lot of fuck up. Like if I get caught in traffic, it's almost always 90, like 2 miles before his house. And then I'm sitting there for half an hour.
Yeah, like that area, man. It's like that 90 westbound is gnarly. Like that is hell on earth in a snowstorm.
Yeah, I bet.
Hell on earth, dog.
Dude, I'm not going up there when it's snowing.
No,
I say that, but it will
I
snow
do it
every
unless
day
I'm
till
booked.
March. Yeah.
I don't do it unless I'm booked. I Dennis Stamp it from fucking
There's another
Beyond the
spot.
Map.
There's one way I could go to his house. It's like 480, and I fucking hate 480 too.
Yeah, 480's never.
There's part of 480 that like in Lakewood area. There's like 2 bridges, and I forget how. But I don't know. Every time I see it, it freaks me out because I always think I'm gonna miss something. I don't know. 490 is not as bad, but 480 sucks.
Yes. All
There we
right,
go.
Yep, there we are. It's loaded. All right, let's see more good old Jackie boy here.
Bin Laden. Pew, pew, pew,
Missed it.
pew.
Uh-oh.
And I'm proud to be an American. We take a card, I give a spin. Turns into Bin Laden. Pew, 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 pew. And I'm proud to be an American. We take.
It's a lot of shit like that.
Yeah, he looks like a Lake County kid. He looks like a Lake County boy. That's funny.
I want to talk to him because I want to know how much of an influence Amazing Jonathan was in his life, and I'm like, probably a lot, right? I mean, it's like,
A lot, yeah, for sure. Who it hasn't, who still is doing comedy that doesn't have Amazing Jonathan as one of their fucking guys. He's in my top 20.
I mean, there was a time he just died, didn't he? Because he people thought he was dead for years, but he died. Like, did you watch that documentary with the dude who did the American Gladiators documentary where he did meth with them?
I'm not surprised.
He's like, I won't let you fucking show me doing meth on camera unless you do it with me. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, man, love Amazing Jonathan. He's the shit.
Yeah, he was something, man. But he,
Mm.
yeah, he hadn't performed for a good 20 years before he died. Yeah, I think he kind of stopped when he got off the shit. Although he never really did get off the shit. He was doing meth until he died with a heart condition.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of drugs when he was still
Yeah, I mean that guy they were doing a documentary in his big old house and he's just smoking meth all day.
He can.
Yeah,
it's the beauty.
Yeah, sure.
Oh boy,
What happened to Pulse?
I don't know. He just kind of gave up, I guess.
Show us progressively getting worse, Ray.
You're getting worse.
I know. My brain's
I'm
falling
getting
apart.
better.
I don't think that's true.
I'm improving.
What do you think's more likely, that you're getting better or I'm getting worse?
You're getting worse. I'm not gonna lie to you on that one. Like, as your friend, I feel like I would be doing you a disservice if I wasn't like, yeah. I at least I have some broadcasting chops. But health wise, I've seen you become I don't know how, but fucking the guy from The Cure.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Just how you look like Robert Smith.
Yeah, but I've looked like this the whole time.
I know, but you haven't gotten skinny, you haven't fluctuated.
I've gotten fatter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, buddy. I love you, but it's gotta call spades spades.
What are you talking about? What are you trying to say? I don't know what you're trying to say.
You need to get in the gym or at least walk.
What does that have to do with anything? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the show.
Oh well, yeah, you're getting worse at that. You're getting worse at this for sure.
Really?
I'm better. I'm always the king
That
of
got
the
me self-conscious.
broadcasting.
I mean, it's not,
No, you're fine. We have our days, brother.
Nah.
We have our days.
I do get mad when I can't fucking remember anything.
Yeah, it's okay. You just gotta kind
'Cause I
of
don't know why. I don't know why. I've had a lot of brain
power through
scans.
that.
A lot of brain scans. Nothing.
A lot of radiation. I was more just talking about your health in general, Tim.
I'm fine. I think I have pneumonia that I'm gonna white knuckle.
And white lung, the nodules and the fucking the lobes.
It's like coming out gold now.
Whew. Yeah, those are never fun. Oh fuck.
This is, my friend put this on Facebook. This is the time of year where Ohio now considers the front porch as freezer number 2. That is true.
It is a true statement.
It's true. It's like, yeah, we don't have any room in the fridge. Put it on the porch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll chill overnight. It'll be fine. They say it's going to be -7. That's perfect for a slab of beef.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole last week since I've seen you all last, and fucking, I mean, I usually don't do a whole lot, but I like more nothing than that because I haven't left the house. I haven't left the house in a week because I've been sick, and
Well, that's forgivable.
right. I mean, I didn't.
It's if you continue after you get better is the problem.
Well, I usually leave. Like, I mean, if I wasn't sick, I wanted to skip Thanksgiving. I didn't tell you that. I skipped Thanksgiving. I didn't go. Because I woke up Thursday and I'm like, I'm not going to be able to pull this off. I'm like, I don't want to get other people sick. And it sucked because I wanted to go, but I didn't. You know, they brought me some leftovers home and I ate those and that was it. Yeah, it was a bummer, especially because last year we didn't do Thanksgiving at all because my brother wasn't around. Yeah, so it's been a couple years now. But yeah, that was a bummer. Well, a couple years ago, I couldn't do Christmas because my mom and I both had COVID.
Yeah, I remember that one.
But yeah, so that sucked. And then, usually I would have went out there on the weekend. My brother was hanging out, do that like every weekend, and I didn't do that at all because I was sick. And I don't like not seeing my nieces for a week, but hopefully I see them this weekend. I may or may not go to that football game Saturday. It's gonna be fucking cold, but the T County teams have never been to a state championship, and that's pretty cool for this area. That one of their teams, Indian Valley, Janaten Hutton, Indian Valley.
Yeah, I see. So you sent me that video from that reel. I like. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Menor still hasn't won a state championship.
Yeah,
so they gotta.
We take our football real seriously down here, but none of the teams have made a state championship. And in Indian Valley, like when I was in school, Indian Valley was garbage, like real garbage. And we used to play them, but we stopped playing them because they couldn't compete with us anymore. But they turned their program around and they made a state championship. They have a couple of little studs on their team. They have a running back who's leads the state in rushing, and he's a legitimate stud. And he's a junior, and their quarterback's a sophomore, so they might be good next year too. But they played that Taft team, and that Taft team had like kids from that already committed to like Wisconsin. They had a defensive lineman who went to Wisconsin. They're Indian Valley's offensive line that are probably I don't think any of them are going to be playing college. Not big schools, not Wisconsin, but they were beating that kid off the ball. They're playing tough, man. And they came back and they beat that team, and they're down 14-0 early. That team was faster than them. They had probably better athletes altogether than them, but Indian Valley just hit them in the mouth, and it was a fun game to watch. I watched the whole thing.
Nice.
It was fun. But what I was kind of hoping they play Glenville, but Glenville got beat. They got beat by 2 points. They got beat by Sandusky Perkins. So it's Indian Valley and Perkins. What? Are you just thinking of a Sandusky Perkins? So you're thinking of right now?
No, but I'm like, damn, that actually does sound like a really dope football player name, Sandusky Perkins.
Maybe. Sandusky Perkins, Ottawa State. What?
What would he play? Is my like, what position is
Sandusky Perkins is a strong safety.
Oh, okay, yes. Great hands, some speed to get ahead of the wide receiver.
That's not a lineman name, dude. That's a defensive back name. Sandusky
and here comes Perkins down the line. He's got the interception. Sandusky Perkins.
Yeah, almost as fun to say as Janaten Hutton, Indian Valley.
Janaten Hutton, Indian Valley does sound pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the kind of names of towns we have down here in T County. Janaten Hutton.
Is it 2
or as
cities?
we call it here, Janaten. But yeah, Janaten Hutton, Indian Valley is just down the road. They used to have my favorite high school football stadium in the area because it was in the woods. It's still there. Like a couple years ago, they decided to build a new stadium. They're putting new turf, and they're like, instead of putting turf in the old stadium, let's just build a new stadium next to the school because it was like 15 minutes from the school. Like it wasn't anywhere near the school. But because Indian Valley is like it's a bunch of little villages and stuff that make up that district. Like Janaten Hutton's his own town, but a lot of the kids that go to that school actually live in New Philly. But like where Andrew Law lives, he lives in a village called Wainwright. I don't want to dox him, but anyway, I just did.
Yeah,
but
well, no, you didn't give him like the address.
no, I don't know where he lives anyway. No, for sure. But it technically, that's probably Indian Valley School District, but it's technically New Philly. Anyway,
Okay.
but their stadium was like at least 10-minute drive, maybe more from where the high school is. But it's not far from here. It's actually just a couple miles down the road from me. But it was in the middle of nowhere. Like you go down this back road almost, and then there's just a field where the parking is, and the stadium's like in the back, and behind the stadium just woods for miles. So it's like it was a stadium in the woods, and I'm like, this place is sweet. It's called Kelly Field, and they still use it for like middle school and stuff. But I'm like, dude, I love Kelly Field. As when we played there in high school, I thought it was a fucking cool stadium because it was like one of the last ones around here that had the 4-bar goalpost.
Yeah,
old school. And but yeah, they built another cookie cutter stadium, aluminum, bleachers and shit by the high school. But that bummed me out because I used to think Kelly Field was fucking sweet because it was, like I said, it was in the woods. It was cool. Anyway, whatever. Taking the cool shit away.
Yeah,
I get it. You don't want to. If you could. It was like most high school stadiums are by the school. Most of them.
Yeah.
Ours is down the road. Same thing with Dover. It's not next to it. It's like a mile down the road. But
yeah, I used to walk to ours every day.
Yeah, most of them are like right there. But this one was like I said, it was like a 10-minute drive. So that's really far out. Anyway, but yeah, Canton and they have the late game, which kind of sucks. If they had the afternoon game, I might go. But they have the last game. They have Saturday night, which is 7:30 on Saturday.
D1?
No, it's D4. They just I think D1 has Friday night.
Wow.
D2 has Thursday night, and D4 has Saturday night. And then there's like a 10 o'clock and a 3 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. So I'm gonna suck to play have to play the 10 o'clock game for state championship. But
at AM?
Yeah.
To be honest, I'd rather take it. I was always a morning game kind of kid when I was playing hockey.
Yeah, but football, you never do that. You never play in the morning of football unless you put JV maybe.
Yeah,
JV games are like at 11. But yeah. But anyway, no, they play the late game. They play on Saturday. They're playing Friday. In Canton. But anyway,
well,
I'm sure that they will probably outdraw Perkins by a lot. I would assume because a lot of people would probably be going. I mean, it's like a half an hour from here.
The whole town's gonna shut down.
Oh yeah, no, they said that for the tech that already happened. But yeah, that and that one little restaurant, that Old Town Tavern I told you about, that place will be packed probably. Just the one restaurant in the area. Anyway, it's cool. I know no one else cares, but it's cool for the area. And I didn't go to that school, but it's a school that a lot of people I know went there because it's real close to me. And like we play them. New Philly plays them in a lot of sports, but they don't play them in football anymore. But they played Dover this year and they beat Dover. But anyway, they're good. I hope they win. I did want them to play Glenville because I thought it would be really cool. This like fucking hick school that never got this far, and then the 2-time defending state champions. But
yeah, like you said, it would have been Remember the Titans.
Well, that's what the Taft game was, man. The Taft kid, there wasn't any white kids on Taft team. I don't think.
Well, Glenville, like that's.
I watched Glenville's game, dude. They quit. It was weird. Like they were down 2, and it seems they like ran at the end of the game. They ran like 20 seconds off the clock because they just weren't. They're just pissed off because they figured they were going to lose or something. I don't know. It wasn't a good look. Anyway, but I mean, they were backed up pretty far, but they were only down 2. One break, they would have. They lost 13-11. So I expected it to be a bit of a slugfest. I don't expect it to be a big scoring game. But I think Indian Valley has a real shot. I do. So good for them. Should be fun. That's Saturday. Also Saturday is Andrew Law's fight. So I got to watch that
Yes.
too.
And,
Hopefully,
I'm already letting you know. I'm gonna watch the fights after on Sunday, because
there's
will-
pay-per-views in there.
Yeah. This weekend is 310 Pantoja and
I'm not paying for him. I got to pay for Andrew Law's pay-per-view. So not that.
but the people's main event is fucking Shavkat versus Ian Gary. Like that's
But I have a
people's main
feeling
event.
that the flyweight championship might be a pretty good fight.
Could be, but I'm excited to watch Ian
Pantoja's
Gary
great.
finally lose. Like if Ian Gary doesn't lose this fight,
I want him to
MMA
win
is
so bad.
rigged.
I want him to
MMA
win
is
so bad
rigged.
just to shut people up. I want him to win so bad. I don't think he will. But I want him to.
I'm not hating on Ian Gary. I just I think Shavkat Rakhmonov is the better fighter. He's a savage human being, but it would be kind of funny to watch people bitch more about Ian Gary because I do like Ian Gary. I have nothing against him. Unlike
really
my
hope
buddy
he
who's texting me about Connor, for Christ's sake. Leave it alone.
Has
done. He affected your life in any way? I don't think about Habib.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Day
Actually, not my normal day to day. On this podcast, he is on my mind all the time.
Oh, anyway, what did Connor do? He owes somebody money now because he fucking touched somebody. Right?
Civil's court.
Yeah, of course.
Thing for rape.
Sure, he did it.
But everybody, I don't think he did.
You don't think anyone did it? But I bet you think.
Well, we talked about it. We talked about it earlier. The ruining for other people.
But Connor, though,
I'm not saying he probably didn't do it to some other broad, but even fucking his chicks going you saw the surveillance footage, bitch. When she's on when she's fucking stumping for him and very verbal. I think the civil because it got dropped because of insufficient evidence. So,
yeah, but this wasn't a settlement. This was he was
civil court though.
Yeah,
civil court.
Yeah, but he lost.
But civil court, that's fucking OJ had to pay civil shit.
Yeah,
and he still got found not guilty.
He's still paying it.
From the grave.
Yeah, from Twitter world. Twitter world.
But yeah, it's dude, I don't think about fucking any of these people when I'm at work or fucking
but
getting high at home playing video games.
I really hope that Gary comes out holding his wife's hand and she's holding her boyfriend's hand as they walk out and just piss people off for some reason.
And the other guy's holding the baby.
It looks just like him. But yeah, I don't know why it pisses people off so much. I don't understand the Ian Gary hate. I really don't.
I don't either.
So that's why I really hope he wins. Also, I don't think he will. Well, I bet the line has to be huge. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the line.
We'll do more of a full breakdown on Thursday.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Hopefully, we can get Pulse back then. Apparently, nothing's working. Okay, we got. Oh, dude, the thing about this card, we'll talk about more on Thursday. But this has one of the best prelim cards I've seen in a long time. I'm I may be more excited for the prelims on this. I mean, you got Aljo's right, yeah, Aljo and Avalov are on the prelims. Randy Brown, Brian Battle, Chris Weidman, Eric Anders, Michael Chiesa, Max Griffin, Clay Guida, Chase Hooper, this. Yeah, Kennedy and Jessica's fighting too. That's a really, really good undercard. And yeah, Anthony Smith, Dominic Reyes. They did move Bryce Mitchell and Kron Gracie to the main card,
which they should. I mean, it's Bryce Mitchell.
It's an interesting, well, not over Aljamain Sterling in my opinion, but it's or Anthony Smith, Dominic Reyes. But they have to put something up. They always put a fight they want. They think it's going to be a banger that could absolutely make it on the I actually think most of the time, except for maybe 300, it's more of a pat on the back to get the main the feature prelim and the first pay-per-view card, because they want people to buy the pay-per-view, so you want to see a knockout in the prelims or some really good fight to entice people to buy the pay-per-view. Yeah, Gone of Volkov's on it. Yeah, so Ian Gary is a 3-1 underdog. So yeah, plus 300 for Gary, minus 380 for Rachmanov.
I would put 100. I'll probably put about $50 on that.
On Gary?
Yeah.
I mean, I 3-1's a pretty big spread, I think, but I do think Rachmanov's going to beat him. But
it'll come down to probably a decision, I think, unless Shavkat just decides to tee off like he did on Jeff Neal when we saw him. I think Shavkat's got that one.
What? No, Shavkat beat Neal when we saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who Gary beat?
It was
Magny?
Magny, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, those are good fights.
Yeah, the Shavkat Rachmanov and
that's another thing. Next time I mean the time after this, if I go back to Vegas after this next time, I want to watch fights, but that's so much more money. And then you also have to like I don't know how we pulled it off the way we did last time. Because I feel like thinking back, I think we kind of got
Friday was a night in, son. Remember? That's how we got to the next day.
I was talking about financially. Like
that's what I'm saying.
We were able
to
licked
our wounds Friday,
yeah,
and didn't really do anything. And then we went to fucking the fights on Saturday. Because I was pissed. I was fucking broke as shit.
No, Friday was the night you went to DJ Pauly D.
Yeah.
Thursday was the night we didn't do shit.
Thursday was the night. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do anything Thursday. And then Friday was the day we did a lot Thursday. We went to Old Vegas, and then we went to the weigh-ins, and then you went to DJ Pauly D, and I went to Carrot Top.
It was the best.
It was a good day, but I lost a lot of money. Other than that, it was a good day. I lost a lot of money because of Ray left his key card, so I had to stay awake, and I went to gamble because I was awake. But I've lost money anyway later, probably, but we don't know for sure. I'm gonna see how many casinos I can gamble in next time. I don't know. Well, I mean, right in the middle. So, like, Paris is right by me. Cosmopolitan's across the street. So, who knows? We'll figure it out. But there's a boxing match at T-Mobile when I'm going to be there. Okay. I told you that. And I asked my mother if she wanted to go to that. She shut it down real fast. I'm like, what's fine. I don't really want to go anyway. But I'm like, if it was UFC, I'd go. Even if you didn't want to go, I'd be there. But it's not, so it's fine. Yeah, I don't even know who it is. I mean, I saw the card. I didn't know these guys.
Just go. You should just go anyway.
No, because it would cost money. I don't want to spend, and it'd be like the whole day, whole night, or whatever. I don't want to go. Or last night there, and it's the whole. And I don't really want to go that bad. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but I'd rather just.
I'd be down for it. If I was going with you, I'd absolutely.
Well, if you would go, I'd be fine. But she doesn't want to go. I don't want to go by myself. If it was UFC, I would, but I don't want.
Yeah,
really care as much to go. And plus, like I said, I don't know any of these guys. I mean, I would look them up beforehand, but I don't know any of them. I'm sure it would be just fine. Although if I went to a boxing fight in Vegas, I want like a big like mink coat.
Yeah. There would be cosplaying for that for sure.
We dress like pimps essentially, and we're sitting in the bleeders.
I would buy one of those old school like straw hats with the red, white, and like the like hello man, fucking the barbershop quartet hats.
Okay.
I'd wear and a fur coat.
Yes.
And just have a cigar, have like a bot or a views in my hand like it's a cigar. Just hello everybody.
Fur coat, cane, and a beer dispensing helmet with 2 bottles of champagne.
That would be amazing.
Sounds like a dream.
Yeah, Dom Perignon.
It'll be cold duck. It'll be fine.
What does it say? Don what? Don Parson? Don Parson Shepin.
All right, my friend. I think it's
From the
time we
farms
call
of
it a night.
Arkansas. What? Yeah, that's fine. Brain's not fucking working at all. I blame all the fucking drugs I've been putting in me.
Probably it's
NyQuil
it's
brain.
MK Ultra. I'm telling you, it's
Sure.
MK Ultra, Tim.
It's fucking NyQuil brain, dude.
It's how MK Ultra gets you.
With NyQuil?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's why they say firing all synapses. Then NyQuil hits all those synapses and makes you a sleeper cell, man.
Did you ever think that you would have been like back in the day? You would have been a perfect candidate for that. I think I would have.
I would.
Fucking. We can get this guy
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
Probably until my 35th birthday, I would have been a perfect candidate for fucking MK Ultra. Like, just
Was that
kind
2
of a
months ago?
loner, not really doing anything, kind of a loser. Well, kind of, let's just say full on loser.
Well, my thing is, if I disappeared, my family would look for me. Thank goodness. But that's about it.
I think Laura would be the one to really start the search. Let's just put it that
She'd
way.
be calling me like, I can't find Ray. I'm like, he's fine.
Yeah,
It's been 3 weeks. He'll churn up.
Did you check the lakeshore? You should just check the lakeshore.
Right.
Maybe he went for a swim.
I'm gonna give you a list of places to look for him, and just in case he might not be there, but this is the places he would most likely be in. It's just a list of every bar in Cleveland.
Yeah.
This is an alphabetical list of all the bars in Cleveland. I'm like, yeah, just start there.
Jesus Christ, probably true.
The
But
casinos-
we'll talk to you guys.
casinos.
We'll talk to you guys Thursday.
And check the back rooms or the loading docks of casinos or the loading. Yeah.
And we, as always, we will see you at the Kumite, fam.
If you're trying to get your friend to watch the show, don't show him this one or the last one or like any of them in the last year or two. Actually, email us. We'll send you clips.